The mid-season balance patch for Season 1.5 brings big changes to Human Torch, Iron Man and Cloak and Dagger, and honestly, the flying heroes might become meta after this patch. Starting off with Human Torch, he will get an increase in projectile speed for the basic attack from 120 meters per second to 150 meters per second, which will make it easier for you to hit your shots, and the projectile count will be increased from 12 to 14. The ultimate will be a bit harder to get with the energy required increasing from 3400 to 4000, but the damage will be buffed by 20% for his tornadoes to 120 damage per second. Human Torch was quite a weak hero at launch in my opinion, and these buffs will increase his damage across the board and make it easier for you to hit your shots, which also contributes to your damage output. The intention here, as stated by the devs, is to increase his solo takedown potential, so basically increase his 1v1 abilities, which he's quite good at when facing isolated targets, as his dive already deals significant damage. From all the flying heroes, Human Torch was the weakest one in my opinion, so these changes will definitely help bringing him up to par with the rest of the flying roster. The second flying hero that gets a buff is Iron Man, where he will get a decrease actually in direct hit damage, but an increase in his spell field damage. This means that you will be more effective when you don't directly hit your shots. The changes here come to the basic attack in all 3 stages, because if you didn't know, Iron Man's basic attack has 3 stages. In the first 2, he shoots a blast with one hand, and in the third one, he shoots 2 at a time, one with each hand. Both the repulsor blast and the enhanced version will get a decrease in direct hit damage and a buff in AoE damage, overall increasing the damage output since you don't require so much precision, and also making him an even bigger threat to clustered enemies. Now the big change comes to Cloak and Dagger, and you might say, wait, in the title of the video it says flying meta, so Cloak and Dagger, they do not fly. Indeed they don't, but they are one of the best strategists for healing flying heroes. I mean, if you can consistently heal Iron Man as Luna's Node, then more power to you my friend, but I kind of struggle with that, and Cloak and Dagger has basically auto-aim when it comes to basic attack and healing. But Cloak and Dagger will get a boost in the direct healing with the basic attack from 10 HP to 16 HP, so that's a 60% boost in direct healing, which is absolutely huge. But they will have the spell field healing reduced from 18 to 16. If you didn't know, Dagger targets one hero with her heals, and then when the projectile hits, it splashes some area healing to the nearby heroes. So now Dagger will be much better at direct healing and burst healing, especially if she uses her wall, which further boosts the healing output. And the decrease in area healing is not so significant, and she still has her dome to heal in one area. This means that Dagger will be much better at healing single targets and isolated targets such as, you guessed it, flying heroes, and also tanks when they get a burst of damage. So overall we have buffs to 2 flying heroes and buffs to Dagger to be able to better heal those flying heroes, which will probably mean a flying meta after the patch. So what are your thoughts on this patch? Are you happy with the buff to flying heroes, or they annoy you quite a lot and now they'll be able to annoy you even more? Let's discuss in the comments, and if you also enjoyed the video, drop a like and a sub, it will help me out a lot. See you in the next video.